सुनी, बहुत मेहरबानी आपका। फिर बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने हमेशा अमन के लिए जो है वो हमेशा जो है हुकूमत का साथ दिया। हम शुक्रगुजार हैं और दिल से इसकी कदर करते हैं और आपसे फिर गुजारिश करेंगे कि अपनी ये जो कोशिश है इसको जारी रखें। बहुत शुक्रिया। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
President Herbert Hoover of the United States, who was an eminent engineer. He wasn't as successful as the president, but he was an engineer, and he wrote an article in a magazine called The Engineer. This is like almost a century ago now, and I'd like to read from it. He wrote about the engineering profession. It is a great profession. There is the fascination of watching a figment of imagination emerge through the aid of science to a plan on paper. Then it moves to realization in stone or metal or energy. Then it brings jobs and homes to men. Then it elevates plan on paper. Then it moves to realization in stone or metal or energy. Then it brings jobs and homes to men. Then it elevates the standards of living and adds to the comfort of life. That is the engineer's high privilege. The great liability of the engineer compared to men of other professions is that his works are out in the open where all can see them. His acts, step by step, are in hard substance. He cannot bury his mistakes in the grave like the doctors. He cannot argue them in thin air or blame the judges like the lawyers. He cannot, like the architect, cover his failures with trees and vines. He cannot, like the politicians, screen his shortcoming by blaming his opponents and hope that people will forget. The engineer simply cannot deny that he did it. If his works do not work, he is damned. On the other hand, unlike the doctor, he is not a life among the weak. Unlike the soldier, destruction is not his purpose. Unlike the lawyer, quarrels are not his daily bread. To the engineer falls the job of clothing the bare bones of science with life, comfort, and hope. No doubt, as years go by, people forget which engineer did it, even if they ever knew, or some politician put his name on it, or they credit it to some promoter who used other people's money with which to finance it. But the engineer himself looked back at the unending stream of goodness which flows from his successes with satisfactions that few professions may know. And the verdict of his fellow professionals is all the accolade that he wants. I hope that the graduating class of today will come up to the expectations that our country has. आप लोगों पे हमारे मुल्क के मुस्तकबिल का इन्हिसार है। आप लोगों ने जो यहाँ आज ट्रेनिंग ली है उसको सही इस्तेमाल करके आप अपने लिए, अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए, अपनी फैमिलीज के लिए, अपनी इस यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए, इस सूबे के लिए और इस मुल्क के लिए वो कदम उठा सकते हैं जिससे हम सब की भलाई होगी। मैं एक बार फिर सारे ग्रेजुएट्स को जिन्होंने आज ग्रेजुएट किया उनको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। This is not the end but the beginning of a new chapter in your life. As you go forward, always remember the values that you've learned here at Mehran University and strive to make a difference. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. May you bring glory to your families, your university, and your country. May your journey be filled with success, fulfillment, and service to humanity. Ameen. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you very much, sir. It is a great privilege to hear from you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud families, and our esteemed graduates, today we are deeply honored to be in the presence of a leader whose vision, dedication, and service have left an indelible mark on our society. It is with great privilege to invite the Honorable Mr. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, Chairman, Pakistan People's Party, to address this gathering and share his invaluable insights on this auspicious day.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. सबसे पहले मैं आज के ग्रेजुएटिंग क्लास को और उनको वालिदैन को मुबारकबाद देना चाहूँगा. Today I stand before you with immense pride and humility to celebrate your achievements and to reflect on what this day truly signifies. This convocation is not merely a ceremony. It is a bridge between the culmination of your academic journey and the limitless opportunities that lie ahead. It is a day of celebration, yes, but it is also a day of reflection, a reflection on where you come from, the values you carry, and the future you will help shape. As graduates of Mehran University, you belong to a legacy that is more profound than you might realize. This land that you walk upon, this soil that you call home, holds within it the echoes of a civilization that shaped human history. The Indus Valley civilization. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors lived right here, thriving as one of the most advanced societies of their time. The Indus Valley was a cradle of progress and harmony, a place where innovation and sustainability were deeply intertwined. These were people who built cities like Mohenjo-daro with grid-like streets, sophisticated drainage systems, and a focus on environmental stewardship that is as relevant today as it was then. Their wisdom was timeless, their actions forward-thinking. What does it mean to be the heirs of such a remarkable civilization? It means that you carry within you a responsibility to honor your legacy. It means that you must lead the way, just as they did, by innovating, by calibrating, and by embracing the principles of sustainability and inclusivity. Let me begin by addressing one of the greatest challenges of our time: climate change. Sindh is a land of extraordinary beauty and resilience, but it is also on the front lines of the climate crisis. Rising sea levels threaten our coastal areas. Unpredictable weather patterns disrupt agriculture. Devastating floods, like the ones we've witnessed recently, leave entire communities displaced. These are not distant challenges. They are here and they are now. But with every challenge comes an opportunity. As engineers, scientists, and leaders, you have the power to make a difference. Our ancestors of the Indus Valley lived in harmony with nature, designing systems that respected the flows of the rivers and the rhythm of the earth. Today, we must learn from them. I urge you to think boldly and act decisively. Can we develop technologies that harness renewable energy more efficiently? Can we design buildings and cities that are not just modern, but also environmentally sustainable? Can we work with our rural communities to introduce climate-smart agriculture practices that ensure food security without depleting resources? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you must. Climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is a matter of justice. Those who contribute the least to global emissions are often the ones who suffer the most. And so, when you innovate, when you advocate, remember that you are standing up not just for the planet, but for the people whose lives depend on it. While we address the challenges of the natural world, we must also turn our attention to the digital one. We live in an age defined by technology, a time when information travels faster than ever, and opportunities are as vast as the digital networks we create. Yet with the rapid progress comes a set of challenges we cannot ignore. Data privacy, digital misinformation, cybercrimes, these are the battles of our time. And just as the Indus Valley people set standards of fairness in trade and governance, we too must establish principles that guide us in this digital age. This is why I advocate for a digital Bill of Rights. Such a framework would ensure that every individual, regardless of their background, has access to the internet, a tool that is no longer a luxury but a necessity. It would protect your privacy, ensure that your data remains in your hands and in your control. It would fight against the spread of misinformation, fostering a digital environment rooted in truth and trust. You, the graduates, have a unique role to play in this. You are stepping into a world where your skills in engineering, technology, and critical thinking can shape the digital landscape. Whether you are developing software, working on artificial intelligence, or innovating in telecommunications, remember this: technology must serve humanity, not the other way around. As we navigate these challenges, let us never forget the values that define us as a people. The Indus Valley civilization thrived because it prioritized collaboration. Their cities were interconnected. Their people worked together to create systems that benefited all. In today's world, collaboration remains key. The problems we face, climate change, digital rights, social inequality, are too vast for any one person, organization to solve. We must work together across disciplines, across borders, and across generations. You've already begun your journey here at Mehran University. The friendships you have formed, the knowledge you have gained, the projects you have undertaken, these are all testaments to the power of collaboration. As you step into the wider world, carry this spirit with you. Build bridges, not walls. Seek common ground, not division. Let me also take a moment to speak about the role of education. Education is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about empowerment. It is about giving you the tools to dream, to innovate, and to lead. The degree you receive today is not just a piece of paper. It is a key that unlocks the doors to opportunities. But with these keys come a responsibility. Use your education not just, where's it gone? Use your education not just to empower yourselves, empower your communities, empower your province, empower your country, but inshallah ta'ala, the entire world. मैं आप सब पे, I am truly and genuinely proud today to see how young minds from across the province, nay, across the country, have gathered here in Jamshoro to study some of the most advanced degrees available in the world. मैं वहाँ बैठा था तो आपका ये बुक वहाँ पढ़ा हुआ था और आई वॉज वेरी प्राउड टू सी कि अब ना सिर्फ हमारा मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी हैज़ मेड द लिस्ट फॉर टाइम्स हायर एजुकेशन, ना सिर्फ आप सिंध में सबसे आगे हैं और पब्लिक यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में अमंग्स इंजीनियरिंग यूनिवर्सिटी सॉरी पूरे पाकिस्तान में तीसरा नंबर पे हैं, मगर साथ साथ आप इंटरनेशनल कॉम्पिटिशन्स भी जीतते आ रहे हैं। एक कंपटीशन था हवावे कंपटीशन जो कि रियाद सऊदी अरेबिया में, जिसमें आपने ना सिर्फ हिस्सा लिया मगर साथ साथ सेकंड पोजीशन हासिल की और मुकाबला 11 ममालिक के दरमियान जिसमें सऊदी अरेबिया, यूएई, कतर, मगर मेरे सिंध के जामशोरों के बच्चे वहाँ से कामयाब होकर आए। मैं बहुत इस बात पर फख्र करता हूँ। उसके साथ साथ अवार्ड फॉर MUET डिजिटल पाकिस्तान साइबर सिक्योरिटी हैकाथॉन 2024, उसमें भी आपके जो बच्चे हैं उन्होंने क्विज के सेक्शन में क्विजिंग के उस सेक्शन में कामयाबी हासिल किया था। और मैं समझता हूँ कि मैं इसलिए ये बात कह रहा हूँ, इस टीवी चैनल्स भी मौजूद है और पूरे पाकिस्तान को ये पता होना चाहिए कि हमारे जो नौजवान हैं ये तो उनका शुरुआत है और वो इतने इतने बड़े कामयाबियां हासिल कर चुके हैं। अब देखें इनके रास्ते से हम रुकावटें हटा दें, मदद करें, हाथ थामें और हम सब देखेंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला कि आप कैसे अपने मुल्क की तकदीर बदल देंगे। आज मेरे साथ मुझे अब इधर से ही पता चला कि हमारा असेंबली की अक्सरियत मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी से है और वैसे आपको पता होना चाहिए कि पाकिस्तान पीपल्स पार्टी की एटलीस्ट जो हमारा सूबाई सियासत है उसमें भी यूनिवर्सिटी के जो इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो बहुत आगे होते हैं। आपने ये देखा होगा कि सिंध का वज़ीर आला इंजीनियर है और कितना फख्र करता है अपने आप का इंजीनियर। आपका सूबा का जो नौजवान स्पीकर है, well, I mean comparatively आप जितने नौजवान नहीं, लेकिन नौजवान स्पीकर, ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब जो है ना सिर्फ इंजीनियर, मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी का इंजीनियर है और आपका इंफॉर्मेशन मिनिस्टर भी मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी का और इंशाअल्लाह ताला आपका ट्रांसपोर्ट मिनिस्टर भी है और आपके वाइस चांसलर के दरख्वास्त पे इंशाअल्लाह ताला 1 साल के अंदर ही अंदर अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी को तो वो बस दिलवा देगा। मेरा लड़काना का MPA भी यहाँ का ही है और एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर आपका मैं तो हैरान हूँ ये बात सुन के, ना सिर्फ मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी का मगर मेहरान यूनिवर्सिटी का इंजीनियर है। तो इंशाअल्लाह ताला आपका मुस्तकबिल रोशन है। आप सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आज मुझे बहुत खुशी हुआ है, मज़ा आया है आपके साथ ये दिन गुजारना। एक बार फिर आप सबको मुबारकबाद और ख़ास तौर पे आपके वालिदैन को मैं दिल से मुबारकबाद देना चाहूँगा। मैं जानता हूँ कि आज के दिन आपके लिए कितना खुशी का दिन होगा। थैंक यू।
चेयरमैन पीपल्स पार्टी बिलावल भुट्टो जरदारी मेहरान इंजीनियरिंग यूनिवर्सिटी के कॉन्वोकेशन से खिताब कर रहे थे। उनकी जानिब से कहा गया कि हमें तरक्की के लिए जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी को अपनाना होगा। जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी के दौर में फेक न्यूज़ के चैलेंज का सामना है। मज़ीद खबरों और अपडेट्स के लिए देखते रहिए डॉन न्यूज़।
Peak Frames Original Sandwich. Originals are forever.
पॉन्ड्स स्किन इंस्टीट्यूट का नया पॉन्ड्स ब्राइट ब्यूटी फेस वॉश, जिसमें है नायासिनामाइड विटामिन B3। ये डीप क्लेंस करे, दे 4x ब्राइटनिंग, ताकि आपको मिले अल्टीमेट ब्राइट स्किन। पॉन्ड्स, मिरेकल्स हैपन।
खालिस गंदम और अंडे से बना बेहतरीन जायके वाला मेरे देश का बिस्किट काला।